You know, for some reason, I just like to do things out of order. Naturally, though, it drive me crazy, but I don't know why. On this channel, I just like doing it. I played Sonic Adventure 2 before Sonic Adventure 1. For Halloween, I played Little Nightmares 2 before Little Nightmares 1. I just like doing things out of order. I don't know why. I don't know how that happens. But today's review, or tier list review, is Sonic 3. That's right. I have seen the first two Sonic movies. Don't worry. I just haven't watched them for this tier list. It's been a while. But I did rewatch Sonic 3, and funny enough, I actually rewatched it after watching the Transformers 5 movie, just because of how garbage Transformers 5 was. Like, genuinely, I was like, okay, that was terrible. Let me watch something that's actually good. So naturally, I watched all of Sonic 3. Yeah, it's just that good. It's good. You guys can probably already make a guess at where it may go on this tier list, but let's talk about it for a little bit. Right off the bat, in the very beginning, it sets the tone on what kind of movie this is going to be. What I like about this movie is that it feels like a kid's movie, but it's also something that adults can find endearing, emotional. They can find it to be interesting, you know? Because Shadow, he probably has the most interesting storyline in all of the Sonic lore, okay? In the beginning of the movie, we see this really interesting opening scene where Shadow is locked inside this, like, tube thing. You know, he's locked away, he's froze or something. And then he gets these memories of Maria. Maria, the friend that he lost a long time ago. And I'd like to say friend, all you weirdos out there, they're only friends. Like, she unfortunately died, and he remembers. He remembers the people that hurt her, and that angers him. And the way they do that in the opening scene, where he's stuck inside there, and then the memories flash, and then the acoustic version of Live and Learn playing, so good. So good. And then him killing all of the gun guards or whatever. Holy moly. Shadow is so freaking cool. Like, him fighting things is just so badass. Watching him teleport around and just absolutely smoke all of those guards. Oh my goodness. It's so good. And then him, like, gliding across the water, you know, escaping what I assume is Alcatraz. It's just so cool. And then it shows the opening scene. But then we get a complete contrast to it. And this is what I love about the movie. I'm about to get into it. We have Sonic and his friends, or family, is what it pretty much is at this point in the movie. They're having a good old time. And then the what's that song called? 99 Red Balloons. That song playing while he's running, and then like all these credit kind of things playing. Oh, it's so cool. But fast forward a little bit, Tom and Sonic, they find Sonic's old home when he first got to Earth. And what's really cool about this scene is the cut that they make. Sonic says, I don't know what I would do without you guys. Probably be some mean, angry, sad hedgehog or something. I'm not directly quoting, obviously. I don't know the exact quote. But then it cuts to Shadow walking in the rain. And it's like, boom. It really sets the idea of what this movie is going to be about. Sonic grew up, you know, he had this family. He had people to support him and love him. While Shadow has just been, you'll see in his own lore that there's been scientists doing tests on him, treating him like a monster. The only person that ever truly loved Shadow was Maria. And guess what happens? She gets killed. So, like, this crazy contrast between these two characters, they do it so well. It's like you got the light and the darkness, and they're gonna collide, and it's so cinematic, so awesome. And then, of course, you know, I'm reviewing this movie. Keanu Reeves, whew, he nails it with Shadow. I know a lot of people are a little skeptical when they hire all these celebrities, you know. Sonic movie, they do it right. They do it right. And they don't hire every role to be a celebrity. Although I consider her a celebrity, but the voice actor for Tails in the games is also the voice actor for Tails in the movie, which is so cool. I freaking love that. And I have a prediction for Sonic 4. They're going to go into the future or the past or different timelines. I think they're going to meet another Sonic. And what I'm hoping, what would be super awesome, is that the Sonic in this other dimension or whatever is voiced by like Roger Craig Smith or something. That would be so sick. A lot of people are suspecting that well, it's pretty obvious, but we believe Sonic 4 is going to be based off of Sonic CD. By the way, you may not be. I'm not a crazy Sonic nerd, but I know some things. Sonic 3 is based off Sonic Adventure 2, which is actually the game I'm playing right now on the channel. Go check it out. We have a lot of fun. Oh yeah, let me get back on track. Keanu Reeves nails it. Nails it as Shadow. Every time Shadow speaks, it's just cinema. It feels so powerful. Completely different from Sonic, where he can yap and yap and yap and make jokes and stuff. But, you know, when Shadow speaks, it's like you're paying attention. It's so good. So good. Now, where some people may not like the Sonic movies is the Jim Carrey part in Dr. Eggman. Yes, it's not super lore accurate, I don't think. Besides, okay, of course, in this movie, it is lore accurate because of Gerald Robotnik. It's kind of lore accurate, I guess, but Eggman, I feel like they did a really good job with him of just letting Jim Carrey do his thing. Jim Carrey, phenomenal actor, of course. I freaking love Jim Carrey, but he does so good as playing Eggman. You know, if you really think about it, they weren't given a lot to work with Eggman, because in the video games, just the basic bad guy, you know, he's kind of silly sometimes. Sonic Boom made Eggman kind of funny, you know, so they kind of had, they didn't have a lot given to them to work with. I mean, but Jim Carrey, he just took the role and is just nailing it. I think Jim Carrey writes his own lines sometimes. I think he improvs half of it. It's so good. And then of course, you have Jim Carrey, use him again for Gerald Robotnik. It's so good. And that whole dynamic, all the silly scenes, you know, you would think, you know, looking at the script or whatever, or just, you know, being told what it's about without actually watching it, you would think, oh, that sounds so stupid. Why is the bad guy being so silly? You know, why do they have so many silly scenes? But they absolutely nail it. It's still entertaining, but not too. They don't overdo the goofiness. They still do the plot, and the goofiness is still funny. I mean, it's so good. And I think the reason that I love this movie so much, let me go ahead and say this. There is a little bit of bias, but this is my tier list, okay? I like Sonic. I like the Sonic games. They're fun. I also just really, really love this movie. The other two movies, they're probably not going in the same tier as this one. I don't think they're nearly as good. And I think one of the reasons might be because of the humans. In this movie, the humans take a major backseat. Major backseat, unless you count Dr. Eggman, I guess. But when I'm talking about humans, I'm not talking about Dr. Eggman, who's technically a human. I'm talking about the humans that are not in the actual Sonic games. In this movie, the non-Sonic game characters, they take a major backseat, which I kind of like. Like for a good portion of the movie, for a large portion of the movie, it's, you know, Dr. Eggman and crew, Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Shadow. I mean, it's so good. Unlike the previous movies, like the second, where you have like wedding scenes, you know, Tom and what's her face? I'm sorry, I forgot her name. I only know Tom's name because it's basic. Tom and his wife, they're at this wedding, and it shows all this, and like, it's like Transformers 5, where Transformers 5 had way more human stuff than Transformers. This movie's the opposite. It has way more Sonic stuff than boring human stuff. And that's why I think it's so good in the first place. Compared to the other movies, it's just so good. And they stay true to the original lore for the most part. And it's just so much fun to watch. And the way that they've used Sonic in all these movies, it's really good. Because I think the hardest thing about video game movies is you're not given a whole lot of emotion and depth to work with. I'm really excited for the next Super Mario movie. I'm pretty excited for that one. I'm interested to see how they take it. But in my opinion, I think the Sonic movies are better than the Mario movies, like way better. Although Mario only has one movie, I know, but I think they do a fantastic job with all the characters. I mean, Sonic, he's seen as like kind of a kid, you know. I think in this movie and probably in the next movie, he's more like a teenager, you know, kind of rebellious, still trying to find himself, you know, still trying to find his way in this world and how to handle his own emotions. And it's so deep, especially in the final scene. I'm not going to spoil too much, but in the final scene when they play Live and Learn, so good. So good. You gotta watch this movie. It's just so good. It's on Paramount Plus, I believe, and it's probably, I think it's on YouTube too. I'm pretty sure. Not free on YouTube, of course, unfortunately. But it's so good. I freaking love this movie. I'm trying not to forget about things to talk about. You know, there's so much good in this movie. The end credit scene with the oh, should I reveal this? I feel like people already know. I'm not gonna reveal it. I'm not gonna spoil, even though this movie's like 2 or 3 years old, maybe. I don't know. But the end credit scene is incredible and like gives just enough information about what the next movie might be, but it doesn't give too much. Not too much, not too little. To I'm so hyped. As soon as I saw that, I was like, "Holy shit! It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good." I can't wait, and I believe that's coming out next year. Unfortunately, in 2027. Bummer, but I'm hyped. It's gonna be good. I hope they take their time. Maybe Jim Carrey will come back. Please come back, Jim Carrey. Please. Surely Eggman's not actually dead. They can't kill my Eggman. They might. I have a theory that they're gonna bring an Eggman from another dimension because this is Sonic CD, and in Sonic CD they time travel or whatever. Although some people suspect it's Sonic 06, maybe. Although I think Sonic CD is more likely. But I believe Sonic CD they like do they time travel or maybe it's dimensions? It's something. I believe they're gonna pull another Eggman from somewhere else, and I hope it's Jim Carrey. Please come back, Jim Carrey. You were such a Jim. Please don't retire. Just one movie every 4 years, Jim Carrey, and make it a Sonic movie, please. I think that's fine, right? And Jim Carrey will do Sonic movies until he's 80 or whatever. That's fine. One movie, you know, easy. But as long as Jim Carrey enjoys the movies, Jim Carrey is such a Jim. I could make a whole video about Jim Carrey. As long as Jim Carrey enjoys the script, enjoys the movie, and gets to have fun, then keep him around, please, please. But yeah, this movie, it's gonna be our first S tier. That may sound wild, but something's got to be S tier, and I can't think of anything else at the moment that can be close to this movie. I feel like it's fair though. I need to think of complaints, so give me a second. I got one. I got one. Okay, it took me a second to think of a complaint. Okay, that one gun agent, the female gun agent. I don't know why she hates Sonic so much. I wish I had more of an explanation. Maybe it was in the second movie on why she despises Sonic and friends. You know, she calls them aliens. I don't know. She seems I don't know why she is so rude, but I wish there was more of an explanation on that. That's my only complaint. While thinking about complaints, I thought about another thing I love about the movie: the soundtrack, how they bring back Sonic songs. I love it. Live and learn. Even like the little Sonic Easter eggs. You know, that one scene where they're planning on how to break into gun headquarters. You know, they have the little avatars. It's so good. Yeah, tier list right here. S tier. That's right. It's so good. I freaking love this movie. I've probably watched it 5 times already. Probably watch it again in like a month. But I'll watch the other Sonic movies, and I'm gonna watch the other Transformers movies. I'm gonna finally catch up and watch things in order. And there's other bigger movies I need to watch. Lord of the Rings. I've been told that I need to watch Lord of the Rings. So, I'm gonna watch that eventually. I want to watch so many other movies. Oh my goodness. I've been going to theaters a lot more lately. That's always been fun. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya. Love ya. Peace.